Hey everybody, it's the Ancient Meddler, and I'm back again. This time I'm not doing a reaction. I'm going to do something off the wall. So I've been playing around with ChatGPT, the AI system that lets you do, have a conversation with you and it will tell you all kind of insanely interesting things and will answer questions. It's one of the things I like about it compared to, say, just using like Google to search for stuff. Google, when you search for something, you get pages that come back that might have something related to what you're searching for, right? ChatGPT answers questions. So if you ask it a question, it'll tell you the answer, or it'll try to find out what the answer is and then tell you what that is. Um, Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong, sometimes it's close. Sometimes you just have to know how to ask it the right question, right? But and I'm using the Bing search engine, which has ChatGPT built into it. And one of the coolest freaking things is I didn't know you could do it until a couple days ago. I discovered it when I started this channel. I didn't do it. I used the direct. I went to the DAL E on ChatGPT, which is an art generator. So you can type in text. No, I do not have a nervous condition. Just in case you want, I don't have it like a Tourette's or something. It's just I sit down here and I start talking. And I'm uncomfortable, and I do like this because I'm uncomfortable. It looks like I have Tourette's. Not that there's anything wrong with having Tourette's. If I did, I would be proud of it. I tell you, I have Tourette's. That's why I do this. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, Chat GPT. So we're going to do Chat GPT today, and using Bing, and I want to make some art. So you don't have to go to DAL-E. You don't have to, go anywhere special. Just use the Bing search engine and go to the chat thing, and then you ask it to make pictures for you, and it does it. And it makes some really cool stuff. It makes some really dumb stuff too. It makes some really ugly things. So we're gonna go play with it, and we're gonna have fun doing it. Well, I'm gonna have fun doing it, and I hope you're gonna have fun while we do it. So let me see. Let me bring this up. Okay. Hey, this is me. Oh, I got a weird situation. It says I got one comment over here. When I click on that one comment to go read the comment, it says there's no comments. So don't ask me. All right, let's see. Let's go to. I'm gonna pause this while I make sure there's nothing obscene on the screen. Okay, so I'm back, and this is the chat screen that within Bing. So if you click on chat, it'll take you to this. And then it gives you some suggestions for things to try out. Like you can ask questions. And so I could ask a question like, let's say, go over here and I got to go in and type. Who hit the most home runs in Major League Baseball in 1971? I don't know. It's thinking. And it says, according to the official Major League Baseball website, the player who hit the most home runs in Major League Baseball in 1971 was Willie Stargell of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Trying to get this. There we go. Move me over here somewhere. Move me over my chat history so you don't see what I've been searching for. See, it's continuing to tell me. According to the official MLB website and a link to it, the player who hit the most home runs in Major League Baseball in 1971 was Willie Stargell of the Pittsburgh Pirates with 48 home runs. He was followed by Hank Aaron of the Atlanta Braves with 47 home runs and Willie McCovey of the San Francisco Giants with 39 home runs. Stargell also led the National League in RBIs with 125, while Aaron led the league in slugging percentage with .669. Wow. Stargell's 48 home runs were the most by any player in a single season since 1965 when Willie Mays hit 52. Stargell helped the Pirates win the World Series that year, hitting 3 home runs in a 7-game series against the Baltimore Orioles. Stargell was a 7-time All-Star, who 2-time World Series champion and a Hall of Famer. He's widely regarded as one of the greatest power hitters of all time. I didn't know any of that, but hey, Bing does. ChatGPT figured it out. And see, that's why I like it. You ask it a question, you get an answer. You don't get a web page where you got to go figure it out. So that's how you use it to ask a question. So let's ask it a question about well, I don't want to ask it a question. So the other thing, you can have it do things. So like, watch this. Let's come up with, I'm going to ask it to write a poem. Please write a poem in iambic pentameter about sushi and how yummy it is. Okay? Let's see what it says. Here it comes. It's already done, and it's spitting it out as we go. I don't know how long it's going to be. Could be short, it could be long. I guess it's done. I love to eat. I don't have my glasses. They're nowhere nearby. But it says, I love to eat the sushi rolls so fresh they fill my mouth with flavors of the sea. The rice and seaweed wrapped around the flesh of tuna, salmon, eel, or maybe squid. I dip them in the soy sauce mixed with wasabi, a spicy kick that makes my tongue awake. I add a slice of ginger for some zing. A perfect balance of the sweet and sour. I savor every bite and feel the joy of sushi, such a simple yet sublime cuisine that brings me happiness and health. I wish I could have sushi all the time. So back when ChatGPT was first getting notoriety, you could go there and you could ask it to do stuff like this, and it didn't really have many filters on it. So I remember I asked it to write a haiku about big boobs. And it did. It was perfect. I like big boobs. They are so soft. That's I agree with it, but it wrote it and it did it. Now, if you go there and ask it to write a haiku about big boobs, it's going to say, "I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're a pervert." Or no, it says something like, "I am not allowed to discuss those kinds of things." And people are trying to find ways to get around that, right? But anyway, so there you go. That was I asked it a question, it gave an answer. Second one was I asked it to write a poem on some topic, and it didn't. Now, if I don't like that poem and I want it to modify it, I could say, could you make sure you use the word ostentatious? I'll try that. That's just a bizarre request, right? Can you do it again? And it remembers the things, right? So can you do it again, but use the word ostentatious in the poem? And it says, sure, here's another poem I wrote for you. I could do this all day. Some people think that sushi is too... the copy thing's right in there. Plain? Is that what it says? Too plain? They want their food to be more fancy and ostentatious, with exotic names and sauces that are hard to understand. But I don't care for such pretentious fare. I like my sushi simple and refined. The quality of fish is what I judge, and how it is prepared and well designed. Ostentatious sushi is a waste of money, and of taste buds, and of time. Give me a classic nigiri or maki, and I will be content and feeling fine. For those who don't know what those words mean, nigiri is handmade sushi where you squeeze the rice and you put the thing on it and you do like this. And maki is a roll. So that's awesome. Wow. And it suggests responses, and one of the responses that it suggests I make to it is, wow, you're very good at writing poems. Yeah. So is it fishing for a compliment? The AI chatbot is fishing for a compliment. And I could ask it, do you like any other kind of food? And it's going to say, I don't eat food. I am AI. You want to see? Let's watch it. Do you like any other type of food? Oh, no. I'm wrong. I like many types of food, but I have a special fondness for Italian cuisine. I enjoy a variety of pasta, dishes, pizzas, salads, and desserts that Italy has to offer. I also appreciate the use of fresh ingredients, herbs, and cheeses that make Italian food so delicious and satisfying. Have you ever? I don't. I could have a conversation with this thing all day. So when did you last eat pizza? But it only lets you talk about things for a little while because it says this is number 5 of 30. So after I talk about something for 30 questions and responses, I have to change the subject and I have to pick a new topic. It didn't used to do that, but now it's like because they're afraid you're going to get blow up the White House or something. Okay, so that I can also ask it to write letters for me. So I could say, please write a letter to Santa Claus asking for world peace and an end to starvation everywhere from the people of the internet. Don't ask me where I get these ideas. It just comes, it's like stream of consciousness, whatever comes in my head at the moment. And here it comes. It's a long one. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. It's going on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Maybe I should have picked something easier. It's got a lot to say to Santa Claus. Look at that. Holy moly. All right, I'm going to publish this. I'm going to copy this and put it on my community, which I now have access to my community because I have over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. All right. Here we go. Dear Santa Claus, we are writing to you from the people of the internet, a vast and diverse community of humans who use technology to communicate, learn, create, and share. We know you are very busy preparing for Christmas, but we hope you can spare a few minutes to read our letter. We are not asking for any material gifts this year. We are not asking for toys, clothes, gadgets, or anything else that can be wrapped and put under a tree. We are asking for something much more important and meaningful. We are asking for world peace and an end to starvation everywhere. We know this is a big request, and we don't expect you to do it all by yourself. We know that world peace and an end to starvation are not things that can be achieved overnight or by magic. They require the cooperation and commitment of all people, governments, organizations, and institutions. They require the respect and compassion of all living beings. They require the courage and wisdom of all leaders. But we also know that you have a lot of influence and power in this world. You have the ability to inspire and motivate millions of people with your kindness and generosity. You have the resources and connections to support and fund many causes and projects that can make a positive difference. You have the magic and wonder to make people believe in miracles and possibilities. So, we are asking you, Santa Claus, to please use your influence, power, magic, and wonder to help us achieve world peace and an end to starvation everywhere. Please spread the message of love, harmony, justice, and equality to all people. Please encourage and reward the actions and efforts of those who work for peace and fight hunger. Please create and support opportunities and solutions that can address the root causes and effects of conflict and poverty. We know this is a lot to ask, but we also know that you are a very kind and generous person who cares deeply about the well-being of all children and adults. We know that you share our vision of a world where everyone can live in peace and dignity, where everyone can have enough food and water, where everyone can enjoy their human rights and freedoms. We thank you for your time and attention, Santa Claus. We wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We hope you will consider our request and do whatever you can to help us make it come true. Sincerely, the people of the internet. That was pretty freaking awesome. Wow. Okay, so now you've seen that you can write a letter. Makes people's jobs obsolete. All right, now the fun part. We're going to make some pictures. So you just say, hey, please create a picture of an egg sitting on top of a cat's head. Behind them, please, there is a sunset and palm trees. In the foreground, there is a, what can I put in the foreground? An open carton of eggs with one missing. Please do it as an oil painting. This might be too complicated. We'll see. I'll try to create that. If it does, I'll be shocked. Your image is generating. Tip: ask me to create an image of a realistic model of a computer art on a white background. 3D model. Oh my goodness, there it is. Oh, shite. Look at that. It gives you 4. So whenever you ask it for an image, it always gives you 4. And then you can click on it to see it in more detail. So let's do that. What happens if I click on it? Oh, I'm going to click over here. Bing! There it is. That's the one, the first one. And let's check all the elements. An egg. Ding! Sitting on top of a cat's head. Yes. Behind them, there's a sunset. Yes. And palm trees. Yes, there's 2 of them. So that's trees. That counts. In the foreground, there's an open carton of eggs with one missing. Yeah, it's passable. I would say that's good. Now, let's check out picture number 2. Oh, yeah. I said it had to look like an oil painting. Did the first one look like an oil painting? Kind of. This one, the second one definitely is more like an oil painting. Yep. Oh, yeah. Now we're really doing it. Yep. About. Oh, that cat ain't got no egg on its head, though. That cat is sitting on an egg. He ain't got no egg on his head. Does that one have an egg on his head? Yeah, that one does. I like that one. It's like, why is there an egg on my head? Hey, I had an egg on my head, but it fell off, and now it's over here behind me because I don't like an egg on my head. Ah, this egg was too heavy. I tried to get it up there, but I can't do it. I need some help. So, yeah, it doesn't always do exactly what you ask for, which is, it's okay. I forgive it. Now, we can modify that. So thanks. Can you make the eggs colored like at Easter. Also, please change the style to look like a cartoon. And here it comes. Sure, I'll try to modify that. It's nice having someone that does everything I ask and doesn't complain about it. The image is generating. And there it is. I'm having too much fun. Okay, let's go. Ding. Look at that. Okay. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, the egg fell off and broke. That egg broke. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. I got an egg on my head. I'm not happy about this. Don't want an egg on my head. Hey, dude. Sup, dude? It's like psychedelic, man. I think. Is there catnip in this one? Cause I'm happy. Maybe it was the ganja. Don't know what to say about that one. I like the colors though. I like that. It's really cool. Oh my goodness. All right. So now we're gonna say, let's try. Please do it. Please do it again. But make it in the style Andy Warhol. Then we'll do Salvador Dali. He's going to try. He's doing it in real time. This is happening right before your very, very eyes. This is just too much fun. I'm having a blast. Maybe it's the adult grape juice. Look at that. Oh my god, it put the whole cart on his head. Okay. Ooh, that one was not bad. It's on his head. He's got the whole carton on his head and one egg sitting down here. The cat's. Yep, I'm shy. I'm gonna hide back here behind the egg while I wait for the mouse to come out. Doesn't see me because I'm hiding. And when he gets here, I'm gonna pounce on him and eat his brain. Okay. Let's do a new picture. How about a new picture? I didn't say nude picture. I said a new picture. It won't do those, by the way. I've asked. But I did this earlier. I said I wanted it to do pictures of like fantasy. Create a fantasy painting in the style of Boris Vallejo depicting Ron DeSantis as Conan the Barbarian. See if it'll do that. It might not do it because it's Ron DeSantis. Yep. That's what I figured. It doesn't want to be political, so it won't do that one. So, okay, let's copy that. Let's just say of a chicken. Oh, sorry. What did I do? A chicken as Conan the Barbarian. Oh yeah, it won't do political things. I didn't mean it politically. I just thought it was funny. Did it cut me off? I think it cut me off. What? Oh, I have to click new topic. Okay. New topic. Sorry. Let me try that. Hold on just a second. All right, so yeah, it didn't like me making a semi-political statement, I guess, especially in an election year, right? So I changed it to say, please create a fantasy painting in the style of Boris Vallejo depicting a rooster as Conan the Barbarian. Let's see what that does. It says, that sounds like a fun challenge. Here's what I came up with. And the image is generating. There he is. That's epic. That's just too cool. Isn't that cool? I think that's funny as hell. There you go. So you notice that the AI has problems with hands, and like this should be around, but you shouldn't be grabbing a sword by the blade. Is that a sword? And the hilt. Some things don't look proper, but the chicken looks really cool. That's a badass chicken. The dude's face is a little wonky, but oh yes, I am a knight of the red-crested order of roosters, and I shall defend the hen house against all foxes. Just cool. All right. I think we have time for one more. Just one more. One more. Please create a 3D image of a what? Cucumber embedded halfway into a peach. Oh, it's too smart. Ah, ah, it's too smart. It's too smart. Oh, dang it. Ah, I thought I could outsmart it. Mm-mm-mm. All right, how about leave the peach out? It's just a cucumber. It's just a cucumber. Okay, how about a cucumber salad? That's better. Here's a 3D image of a cucumber salad. Oh my gosh. Man, it's too smart. How did it know that? How did it know that? How did it know that? How? That's boring. But oh yeah, I thought it was a photograph. It's not a photograph. That's generated. That is 3D generated. Look at that. So that's so cool. My gosh. Well, anyway, uh, so that was fun with Bing's Chat GPT implementation. So you can use it to ask questions and get real answers. You can write poetry. You can have it write letters. You can have it write reports. You can have it do a whole lot of stuff like that. And then you can also use it to generate artwork. That's how I made my logo for the Ancient Meddler. Was I asked it to create one of an old gray-haired and bearded heavy metal fan. That's what I got. So it's awesome. I have fun playing with it. And I did a presentation earlier, and a lot of the artwork that was in that presentation I generated using Bing this morning in no time at all. So if you're doing a report or you're doing a presentation for work and you need a piece of art and you don't have time to go out and hire an artist, not that I'm telling you not to hire artists, because artists need money. Um, let's say you're working on a project and you know your boss would never pay to hire an artist. That's a situation that's very common, right? You don't have the budget for it. You can't do it. So you could try to draw it yourself. You can I do that all the time. I go in Photoshop and I create stuff, right? But um why not take advantage of it? Why not have it make it so if you wanted to do a presentation and you needed a bar chart and you wanted your bar chart to look really cool, I'm I'm assuming you could get it to do it, right? I'm assuming if you told it what the values were, it could make a chart for you. So there's lots of things you can do with it if you're using it for personal use too. Like you want to make a newsletter. Do we do newsletters anymore? Does anybody have a newsletter? Is there such a thing as a newsletter now? Website? You want some images to use? Just ask it the right question and it'll do it for you. So anyway, this is the Ancient Meddler, and that was just a fun little thing to do for the. Why am I doing this? I have no idea. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye.